Hey, what's up? Push the line. It's your boy Jay from the K, back with another Triple M. This week we're gonna rap about living our best lives. So some of you remember the song that Snoop Dogg and Lil Duval had a while back, where they were singing that real catchy hook. I'm living my best life. The song that really caught on fire and went viral, and everybody was on Instagram and Facebook and all their social media platforms. Everybody had their phones out and they were taking pictures and doing videos of them living their best lives, right? But you know, some of us, we all know that some of that's fake, you know what I mean? Some of those people, some of y'all was out there, really out here faking the funk, you know what I mean? Some of y'all was going to the dealership and y'all was going to sit in the nice Benz or BMW and all that kind of stuff, and you was really test driving, but you was taking the picture like you was owning the car, and you was out here on some fakery. And then some of y'all was going to these big, nice 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, big, spacious, luxurious model homes that are being sold, and you took pictures and videos, and it was really in there perpetrating like that's your crib, you know? And then some of y'all was really dripping in sauce. Y'all was really out here, just really out here dipped in whips, you know what I'm saying? And you had on your Gucci and your Versace and all that, you know, your Louis Vuitton or whatever, you know what I mean? All these knockoff replicas of the real high expensive brands because you couldn't really afford it, right? Some of y'all was out here doing the most. And that's all fun, it's all good, it's whatever, you know, to each his own, you know what I mean? But what that does to some people is it discourages some people, and they look at your life on Instagram and they think, man, I'm not doing enough. I'm not living my best life like they are. But on the flip side of that, for people who really are living that lifestyle, and they can look and spot a fake Gucci purse or, you know, some fake Louis V and all that, they can tell that you're not really living that lifestyle that you're portraying. You look silly to them people, right? But we don't have to do any of that. We're adults, and we can live our best lives today. And we don't have to keep dreaming, and we don't have to keep hoping and wishing. And why not? Because we have the power of our choice. We can control these things in our lives. If you're not driving the car you want to drive, you can actually control that. That's within the domain of your dominion. If you're not living in the neighborhood you want to live in the house that you live or want to live in, you have the power to control that as well. If you're not with the person that you really want to be with, you know, you have the power to control that as well. And so what I'm saying is that we could take back some of our power, and we can start to really live the lives that we really want to live without faking, all right? And you should do that. You deserve that. You've been putting a lot of work in, you've been patient, you've been grinding. You deserve to live the best abundant life that you could live. It might require you to do some hard labor. It might require you to buckle down and start stacking your money right and start being frugal, living on a budget. It may require that you start going back to school so that you can get the career that you really want, so you can afford those things that you really want, and you can vacation and all that kind of stuff, so your Instagram posts won't be fake. It's doable though. Those are the things that are doable. And let's be honest, all of us are not gonna be multimillionaires, and we're not gonna own a Fortune 500 company, and that's okay. We don't all have to be that person, but we all can live a better quality of life. And so let's live our best lives starting this week. When you go to work this week, if you hate your job, you don't like being around those people, I am not telling you to quit your job. Don't be dumb, right? But what I am saying is that really start to self-assess and say, you know what? I really don't like it here. This is not really for me. I don't feel like I fit in here at this company, or I just don't feel like I'm using all my potential here. You know, I might just feel stagnant. That may be an indication that it's time for you to move on. Sometimes those discomforts, those insecurities and things like that, those are signs to us like, hey, this is not for me. And that's perfectly okay. Let's just do it responsibly. If you're in a relationship that you don't really feel like is the relationship for you, that's okay too. But let me ask you this. Have you tried to just try to love that person the way they need to be loved? Instead of being in a relationship that you're in, complaining about it, well, he ain't what I wanted to be, she ain't what I wanted to be, why not just start treating that person like the person you would want them to be? Because they may respond better to that. And it may inspire them and encourage them to be that person that you want them to be, because you're saying to them, this is who I really see you are deep down inside. Those are some of the little things we can do to really just kind of change those areas in our lives to put our life on a different trajectory. If you're out here and you really still trying to get to where you're trying to get to, that's all good, because we all are running this race and we all trying to get to the finish line, right? But what's not okay is for us to be out here acting fugazi and being corny and doing all this, adolescent Facebook posting and all that, when we ain't really got some of that stuff. Stop doing that. If you the person that's going to the dealership, wasting in people's time, you ain't got the money for the car, you out here false flagging, as we would say, you out here, really out here perpetrating, leaving people alone. Let them do their job. Go get your money up, then come back and buy the car. You know what I mean? Same thing if you're going to the model houses and you're looking at these homes that are for sale and you're here taking pictures and selfies with your boo thing and acting like this is y'all crib. Stop it. Leave that realtor alone. Let her do her job and get out the way. Go get your money up. When you got your paper right, you can come back and buy the house. All right? All right, so I'm just messing with some of y'all, but for real though, let's really start to live our lives, our best lives, and let's not just let it be a hip theme song, but let's really go get to it. So that's all I got for this Triple M this week. I want you to like, subscribe, share this video, and then comment on it. Let me know what y'all think. Are you really living your best life? If you are, tell us how you are living your best life. What are you doing? What are the things that you've done to really start living the quality of life that you really like to live? And maybe they will inspire somebody else. That's all I got for you guys this week. You guys be blessed and get out there and push the line.